Okay, I'm looking a bit rough, but don't worry about it. I wanted to say a quick hi because I didn't do an intro and I'm doing it right now. So if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Jules. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share. Same for you guys who have been there since day one. So here's the part 2 to my story time, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Talking to him, like, Blue used to always come to me like, oh, what's up with Gray? I didn't tell you guys. Blue is Gray's ex, and she used to always come to me like, oh, what's up with Gray? And I'm like, why are you asking me all that? What? Like, it's none of your business, and like, you're his ex, so why would I tell you? Like, what? So I used to always be like, oh, everything's going good, like, mind your business, like, why are you asking me? And yeah. Now, because honestly, like, now that I'm thinking about this, it's really funny. So basically, it was in the art class. We were in the art class, and she used to be in the same class as me with her group of friends. And back in the days, I used to be friends with her group of friends also, because we used to like all talk to each other, you feel me? So we were in art class, and like I told you guys, like with Gray, we were like working on it, you feel me? So then she came to me and she was like, oh, like she was like, I need to talk to you. Man, I automatically knew it was about him. I just knew. So I'm like, what? So I'm like, why is she coming to me? Like, why is she the one coming to me? And I just automatically knew it was about him. So I'm like, is it about Gray? Is it about Gray? She's like, let's talk about it outside. I'm like, bro, just tell me now. Like, answer me now. Like, I just want to know. And she's like, well, yeah. So I'm like I said, I automatically knew it was about him even before she answered my question. So I'm like, so my nigga, you really embarrassed me to the point that she had to come to me with a smirk on her face? Are you alright? So y'all want to play games with me? God was with me. Like, he was next to me. Like, he was next to me. Okay? He was next to me that day. So then she's like, okay, like, let's go outside of the class. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm following her. Then she's like, I hope you're gonna be okay after that. I don't want you to be sad, you know, niggas ain't shit. I'm like, bro, can you just tell me now? Like, stop playing with me. She takes her phones out. So I'm like, oh, this is not going well. Like, this is really going to the left. This is really going to the left. She opens Snapchat. So I'm like, then she's like, so basically, this happened a week ago. So I'm like, so I've been walking around this school. So I've been walking around everywhere in this school looking like a clown. When she knew about this, he knew about this, and I thought I was cool with him because we were working on that. Bro, people ain't shit. Like, if you wanted to go back with her, just tell me and stop wasting my time. But it's like, people always want to waste your time. Like, what? So she gives me her phone, and I'm like reading the conversation and stuff like that, and they're literally flirting. Like, they're flirting, they're talking about, yeah, we're gonna go to prom together, and put in mind that he told me, he was like, even though like we're working on it, like, I still want to go to prom with you. So I'm like, wow, so he really about to do me like that. When I'm telling you, I had this bitch face that day. I was just like, wow, because I was not about to show my emotion to her. Come on now. I'm not that dumb. I wasn't that dumb. Come on now. So then, like I said, I'm reading. Then y'all know on Snapchat when you can save the conversation, but you can like unsave them also. And I was reading the conversation and it wasn't making any sense. And I think she thought I was really that stupid. So I'm reading and I'm like, bro, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why did you unsave some stuff? And she's like, oh, well, it wasn't really that important. Like, we wasn't talking about nothing important. We wasn't flirting, that's why. And she unsaved what she said. So I'm like, bro, you must think I'm dumb. Like, I know you was flirting with him too. Like, what? So then she's like, oh, like, you know, niggas ain't shit, She's like giving me a speech, like, oh, you know what, like, he's not a bad guy, And then this is when I just really felt like a clown, like a clown. Because her group of friends were coming out one by one. Like, they were like literally coming out of a class and they were like, oh, like, I hope you're okay, I'm like, what are you talking about? So the first one, so basically, wait, they were like four or five. So like the first one comes out and she's like, oh, I hope you're okay, while I'm talking to Blue. And I'm like, why are you telling me this? Like, what are you talking about? And she's like, well, what she just told you, like, we knew. I'm like, you knew? Who knew? She's like, well, all of us, a group of friends, we all knew. And she's like there, like, she's holding Blue, and she's like, yeah, like, you know, like, bro, like, Jules, like, fuck him, fuck this nigga, like, he's fucked up, like, bro, I'm telling you guys, like, don't talk to him no more. And she was telling me, oh, that's why I'm not with him anymore, like, he ain't shit, like, he keeps doing this, he always does this, Then 2 more comes out talking about, oh, I hope you're okay, like, we knew that, and I'm like, bro, they really knew for a week now, and I didn't know. And then 1 more comes out, and the last one I came out, I was really good friends with. I was really good friend with some of them. I was like closer to some of them, but not all of them. And the last one I came out, she was like, oh, like, you know, like, he really ain't shit, because he keeps telling us, like, oh, Juliana talks a lot, she always telling our business, and she's like, and I know you never talk your shit. Like, literally, when we ask you, you're always like, oh, everything is okay. But when it's him, he tells us everything, so I really don't know why he's lying. So I'm like, thank you, but at the same time, I'm like, y'all knew? Yeah, 2 of them stay with me with Blue, and she's like, you know what, like, let me text him and tell him, like, oh, let's talk, and you guys can, like, hide in the bathroom. And he answered. So me and 2 of the girls, which were my friends also, we went in the bathroom. She met with him while he came to her. They were talking. I was so mad. Then he left. We all went back to class. Then, like, we were all waiting for the class to be over, and she was still talking to me. She was like, you know what, like, he really ain't shit. Then she was like, but you know what, like, as a boyfriend and shit like that, he really ain't shit, but as a friend, he's a good friend. And mind you, she was saying this with a smirk on her face. Yeah, so we like going downstairs to our locker and stuff like that, because class was over, and she was like still like, oh, and I was just like, in my head I'm like, bro, shut up. Then when we were all downstairs, I'm like walking to my locker, then I saw him. Bro, I wanted to punch him in his face. Then I was just like, you know what, like, honestly, I don't want to talk to nobody, because y'all know when it's like break time, you're like talking to your friends and stuff like that. You're excited to go see your friend, like, class is over, you guys have a 15-minute break, like, go talk to your friends. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I went to my locker, took my stuff, took my books, and went upstairs to class. I wasn't talking to no one. I was just right there, like, I was mad and sad. It was like a bunch of mixed emotions. I was just like, you know what, fuck that, I'm not talking to no one. Then school was over. Then I'm walking to my locker. I was at my locker. Then my group of friends, like my best friend, they all came to me. And y'all know I was like weird. I was mad and sad. They were like looking at me like, yo, Jules, what's up? Like, what is going on? Like, talk to us. Then I told them, bro, they were like, what? They started laughing. Like, y'all know when you're laughing because you're mad? That's what happened. We stopped talking to each other like that. And just, bro, when I'm telling you, is Suzanne, it's not over, bro. So then, oh my God. Whew. Right now, I'm just like, damn, I went through all of this. Wow. So I remember I was in class, and that was like really like, senior year was about to be over. So y'all know when senior year is about to be over, like people are like, you know what, like fuck that, it's my last year of high school, like I don't want to go to class no more. So people would always be like chilling downstairs, like we would like watch them on the windows. And I remember that day, I'm like with my friend, we were in class, me and my best friend, we went to the window. And we're like looking like at everybody, like some of our friends downstairs. And like downstairs outside. Then I see him and I'm like, okay. Then I see her and I'm like, okay, what's going on? I saw them, so basically I saw them, he was sitting down and she was standing up in front of him. They were like so close, they were like talking. And I'm like, wow. And like me and my best friend, we looked at each other and we were like, wow. We were like, you know what? Let's film that. Because if he starts coming at me, like I got proof. We filmed it, whatever. I never used it. I didn't care after that. Then school's over. Then I go downstairs. And yeah, we go, wait. I don't think it was the same day. Then okay, yeah. Okay, it's coming in my head right now. Okay, so basically what happened, I think we ditched class, me and my best friend, we went to go meet the rest of our best friends, and we were like all together, and we like came to them and we were like, yo, like y'all won't believe what we just saw, like, she was talking to him, and they were like, really? I'm like, yeah. And they were like, wow. So they were like, wait, let's go outside. So we went outside, and y'all know when like when a girl has a crush on a boy or a boy has a crush on a girl, like in high school, like we used to like run after each other like, oh, stop taking my stuff, like stop hitting me. That's what was happening. He took her jacket and he was running like all around, and she was running after him. So I'm like, oh, so that's how it is now. Then they saw me, they just stopped talking to each other. I'm like, bro, I saw y'all already. Like, y'all don't need to hide. Y'all don't need to hide. Like, I saw the text, I saw everything. I saw you guys from upstairs. Like, I know everything. Like, stop playing with me. Like, y'all don't need to hide. Do your thing. It is what it is. Like, y'all both ain't shit. Like, at this point, like, stop playing with me. So that's that. So classes were over, and it was our finals. I was done with my finals. My best friends weren't done with their finals. And ooh, hold on. Okay, the night, okay, basically it was the last day for my best friends. I'm talking about like their finals. But the night before that, okay, what happened was I texted him. Y'all remember when he said that even though like we're working on it or things aren't going that right, shit like that, he still wanted to go to prom with me. I knew like we wasn't going to prom together, like, cause I didn't want to go to prom with him no more. Then I texted him because I wanted to know what he was about to tell me. So I'm like, what did I say? I said, oh, like, hey, what's up? Like, by the way, I don't know what's going on for prom, but my dad is gonna rent a car, so like, tell me what's up. Then he was like, forget about it, cause I'm renting a car with my friends, and I already put some money on it, but what the fuck, you stop talking to me, you're fucking weak, But when I'm telling you, this nigga started going off on me like he did, like I just didn't understand. I was like, what? So I was like, bro, why you started like distancing yourself from me? So I was like, bro, what? Like, you would, like, yes, when everything happened with, like, Blue and shit like that, like, I just didn't want to talk to him no more. But he was the first one who just really just stopped really talking to me. So I was like, okay, like, it's really like that. So I was just like, you know what, like, I'm gonna stop talking to you too then. The fuck? Then he was like putting everything on me and like acting like a victim. So I was like, bro, I hate when niggas be doing that, bro. They know what they did, they know they fucked up, and they're acting like a fucking victim.
What you did, Shay?
Like, you're not the victim, bro. What? Oh my god, I hate when niggas do that. I just hate when niggas do that. So that's what happened, and he just started going off on me. So I'm like, bro, what? Like, you did me wrong. I don't understand. Like, niggas really ain't shit like that. So that's my first situationship, and that's what I'm going through. That's really sad. So yeah, like I said, he was going off on me. So I'm like, wow. And literally, he just blocked me. He just blocked me, and I was crying because I was just so mad and pissed because I was like, bro, how the fuck did I put myself in this type of situation shit?
Number one to be a boss ass bitch. Never let a clown nigga try to play you.
Like I said, the next day it was like the last day for my best friend's finals, and I went to school because I was done with my finals, but I went to school because I had to bring back a book to the library. So then after that I knew that they were finishing in like 20 minutes. So I was waiting for them outside. Then when I'm telling you guys, they like all came out together. Cause I already texted them like, oh, like I'm gonna be waiting for you guys outside. Then they saw me, they came to me, they came to me, and when I'm telling you guys, I just started crying. They were so shocked. I told them what happened last night, and they were like, but what the fuck? Y'all know when your friends are mad. And prom! Let's talk about prom. He was supposed to sit with us. He just didn't come to sit with us. He didn't come. So then prom was over, and a bunch of people I knew started running to me like, bro, we need to tell you something, da, da, da. And I'm like, what? Like, what is going on? They're like, bro, like, it's official, apparently they're back together. I'm like, what do you mean they're back together? They're like, yeah, da da da. A lot of people saw them kissing. I'm like, I started crying. And mind you, I forgot to tell you guys this. When everybody was, cause our prom was on a boat, and when everybody was like there, like waiting to go on a boat or whatever, I saw him, and his suit was supposed to be red, burgundy, but his suit was another color, which this color was matching with the ex with Blue's dress. Me and Gray were cool because a few months ago he reached out to me. He wanted to apologize for what he did and stuff like that, and we still don't agree on some stuff, but listen, it happened 2 years ago. It is what it is. I'm over it. I don't care. I'm going on with my life. Like, I got other shit to focus on, because I'm not the type of person who hold grudges against people. And I know some of you guys are gonna be like, why are you talking to him, right? But listen, I don't talk to him like that. Like, when you forgive someone, I'm not saying that you have to be friends with this person. You don't need to be friends with them. It's just for you, just forgive this person and go on with your life. Because what's the point of staying mad? Bro, you want to stay mad when that person is going on with his life and having fun and shit like that? Come on now. Anyways, guys, the story's over. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Comment down below if you did. Comment down below if some videos ideas. Like, share, subscribe, Cause I know you like me, so subscribe. Stop playing with me, okay? Just subscribe.